Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will show you the thesis line according to different structures of the essays. Guys, if you haven't checked out my previous videos relating to how to write introduction and what are the different structures of writing different kind of essays, so I will provide the link in the description box. You can check it out. So moving on with the thesis line. So the first type of essay is agree or disagree essay. So this is 100% essay as I have explained in my previous video. Why so? So your structure may be this or maybe this, right? You may agree with the statement or you will disagree with the statement. You will go with one of the side. So what thesis line you will write in the introduction is, I completely agree with the statement because dash and dash. Here comes the ideas. First idea and the second idea, right? Here comes the second type of essay, that is, to what extent do you agree or disagree? This is 70 and 30% essay in which you will agree with most of the part of the question and you will also provide one of the disagreement point as well, or it may be opposite. But do not provide example for the weak point. For example, you have disagreed with the statement and you have provided two of the BPs, two of the ideas in relation to the disagreement. So for writing BP3, when you are writing for the agreement purpose, you will not add the example. You will not add example for the weak point. You will just only add example for these points to support your answer. This I largely agree with this disagreement points. Fine. So here comes the thesis line that you will mention in the introduction. Except in certain cases, I largely agree, or you can say that I largely disagree with the statement because here comes the ideas. Whether you will agree or disagree, you have to provide the ideas. That is known as the outline. As I have already told you what is the structure of writing introduction, you can check it out. The next type of essay here is it a positive or negative trend? This is the 100% essay. You will choose either the positive side or the negative side. So the thesis line that you will provide in the introduction is, I believe it is a positive, or you can say, I believe it is a negative trend or development because here comes the ideas, that is the outline. Let me tell you, the guys who don't know how to write introduction, first you will rephrase the statement, then you will provide this thesis line according to the question you have asked for, and then here comes the outline that you will provide the ideas which will help the examiner to understand that you have understood the question asked and you are ready with your answers to explain the next PPs, right? Moving ahead with the next type of essay, that is, do the advantages overstrip the disadvantages, or here may be written as outweigh. So that is 70 and 30% essay. The structure is this, you have to make 3 BPs, right? The thesis line for this is, except in certain cases the advantages are more than the disadvantages, right? Or you can say, except in certain cases the disadvantages are more than advantages. The advantages are, if you are writing this statement, then you will provide the points for advantages, and if you disagree with the statement, you will provide 70% ideas that you are going to write in the next PPs that you are supporting the most, right? You will not provide ideas for the weak point, that is for the disadvantage here, right? Instead of writing the previous thesis line, you can also say, although there are significant advantages, disadvantages are insurmountable. It means this statement is used when the disadvantages are more than advantages, right? Insurmountable means that cannot be overcome. So in this, disadvantages are more. Yes, we know the advantages are significant, there are important advantages, but we are in support of the disadvantages. You can change the advantages and disadvantages word if you want to write the opposite one, right? Moving ahead to the other one, discuss both the viewpoints and give your opinion. Here you will make first PP relating to first point of view given in the statement, then the second point of view, and at last you will make third BP, that is for your opinion. The thesis line that you will provide in the introduction will be, this essay tries to analyze both the viewpoints and, in my opinion, this statement. Here comes the statement that will be given in the question. That's why I have written subject. In my opinion, dash is better because. Here comes the reason. You will provide your ideas that why you support that statement, right? Moving to the next one. Write both the merits and demerits. It is written both, so it is 50-50 essay. You have to make 2 BPs. First will consist of the merits and the second will consist of the demerits. The thesis line for writing both merits and demerits is, this essay tries to highlight both merits as well as demerits. The merits are dash and dash. You will provide 2 of the ideas here for the merits. The demerits are so and so, right? Moving on to the next type of essays, cause and solution essay, or it may be problem and effect essay. So these are similar kind of essays in which you will make BPs like, if you are providing cause and solution essay, you will provide both the cause and the solution in one BP, right? If you have written one cause, you will provide the solution for the same in that BP only. That's why I have written cause plus solution. Cause plus solution. This will be more effective way. You can also write causes in one BP and the solutions in the another, but this is a very effective way. And the problem and the effect will also be same. You have to follow the same pattern for that as well. Moving to the thesis line. This essay tries to analyze various causes which are, you will provide the causes here. The solution can be effectively taken by government, society and individuals. So now you will ask why I have written this. Because the questions you will be asked will be related to the society, the actions you need to take. So obviously government will be able to solve that, right? Society will contribute a part, and on the individual basis that problem can be solved. So you can write the same line as it is. If you are providing solutions, you don't need to provide the solutions. You will just explain the solutions in your BPs, but you need to provide the causes, that what are the causes. So same will be the thesis for the problem and solution essay. You will write, this essay tries to analyze various problems which are so and so. You will not write this for the problem and effect essay, right? You will simply provide the effect in the BPs. So that's all in the today's video. I hope you like the content. Please subscribe my channel